Hey, how you guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projection screens using smart technology gain. Also the Fusion Silver and Fusion Black Crystal Vision projection screens. Now, you're probably wondering what are the two pieces of plywood, actually not plywood, but the wood strips are doing here. Always had this pesky radiator right there, and it doesn't affect the screen at all, even when I have it up on blast. So I decided I'm going to expand my screen. I had the screen no longer in 1610. Actually, I have it expanded in a form of a different format. And this allows me to fill up the entire screen. So with that being said, I'm going to actually expand the screen. Now the screen is, actually the original size of the screen is 12 feet by 7 feet. So 12 feet wide by 7 feet wide. And what I'm using at the bottom, actually the bottom strips, I guess I'll go around the back of this, you can see the strips at the top are 4 and the ones on the sides are actually 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the screen out to around 20 feet. So the bottom is 12, and then what I'm going to do is, instead of putting this, now here's the thing, if you take, when you build your frame, if you put this on the top, the screen is approximately 12 feet because it's on top. But if you put it on the side, you expand your screen. So with this being 4 and the bottom piece right there being about 4, this gives the screen an extra 4 inches. So already that's 16. Then with the other piece on the other end, because I'm going to replace both of these on each end, this would make the screen 20 feet wide. Now the height, I thought I could get 8 feet, but these ceilings are a little lower than the one I had in the old house. So I'll probably get about 7.5 or more, about 7.5. So I'll be to extend it just a little bit higher up, maybe about right up to here to extend the screen. But yeah, I'm really going to expand the screen. I've always wanted a 20-foot screen, and now I'm going to have one. So I'm downstairs cutting, doing the measurements. I have the surface, which I can't wait to actually apply to the screen, and I'll be doing this in the dark silver. All right, so just wanted to share this with you. Also too, look how fantastic the screen looks in a fully lit environment. Look at this, look how well the screen looks. This screen, this is my original screen. My original screen is 7 feet high, 12 feet across. The new screen will be 20 feet wide and will be 7.5 feet high. I love giant screens, I do. Ever since I did my first gigantic screen, I just can't go back. And the funny thing about it is I'll go to Best Buy and they'll show me like this 60 or 70 inch screen or 90 inch screen. They'll look, check out the size of this TV, and then I'll whip out my cell phone and say, well, look at my screen. My screen is 180 inches, and just their jawline would just drop just looking at this giant screen. Got a couple of contracts that way too, to tell you the truth. I got a few contracts for that. All right, so let me come over here. That's my phone going up upstairs. I'll get to that in a few minutes. But yeah, look how big the screen is. Before I had the screen at 1610. But now I have it size. I have the screen size. You can manipulate the size on your aspect ratio. It's a little trick, but you can manipulate it to make the screen bigger. But look at the size of the screen. Look at this. Any angle I go, this screen looks absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Okay guys, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Screens, just sharing my new project with you guys. I'm going to be putting the sound bar behind the screen. So I have neighbors next door. I don't want to actually bother them with the sound bar. So what I'm going to do is, for the extent of the screen, I'm going to soundproof that so they don't hear the sound on the other end. And I'm going to actually place my sound bars behind the back of the screen, because with the radiator and the way I have the screen extended outward to anchor, I'm going to do this a little bit more professionally. You know, there's a gap in between the screen, and since the material that we give you is free, this free material that we give you is acoustic, so I'm going to put the speakers behind the back of that so I can have, whoops, there's the beams falling over, so I can actually project sound through the screen. But I just want a little bit bigger, and I want to get rid of that pesky sight of that radiator right there. Okay guys, just sharing my project with you guys. Hopefully I will have this done next week. I'd like to thank you all for watching.